slang, you think of Calvin Murphy, Moses Malone, and of course the dream, Hakeem Olajuwon. But a new chapter being written right now here in Texas.
Oh yeah, you think about Clutch City, Hustle Town, USA, but put all that aside. This team for the last several years has been on the edge of success. Let's see if they can take the next step.
And when you think of the Rockets, you think fun. This one could be as well tonight. Inside, he scores. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving that he can get up there with the highest of the high. But still, I love the fact that he recognizes less is more now. LeBron James 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happens once in a while. Enjoy the greatness.
Nothing going here on that drive. Harden to P.J. Tucker. 5 on the shot clock. James Harden fires for 2. Harden with a shot won't go.
That's how you do it. You stay in his pocket and you never give him any space at all. You make him smell you every single possession.
Goes reverse to lay it in. Veteran move right there.
Still blows my mind that this young man is 16 years in the NBA, has not had one bad injury, but more importantly, it's about the respect of the game. That's what LeBron James brings to the table when you think about basketball. You respect the game, you get the benefits.
Los Angeles has the basketball. Ball to James. No, had him going there for a second. James, no good. The follow won't go either. To Paul. Harden to Paul. Rockets with 4 to shoot. 2-point shot for James Harden. The shot no good by Harden.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Paul to Anthony. Fires the 3, and Carmelo Anthony. He won't miss those. Hits the wide open 3. Change of scenery, but how can Melo still impact a franchise?
It all starts with a mindset. It starts with embracing and accepting your new role. He is no longer a starter in this league. He's a guy that's going to need to be positive on the bench, bring in his shooting abilities off the bench, and also be a coach when he's on the floor. That's the next step in the evolution for Carmelo Anthony.
Harden shot, no good. Kyle Kuzma. Not that time. Tucker goes to the left side. And it's Ball who blocks the shot.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
And he's fouled. And he earns a trip to the line.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
And hits the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. LBJ. Oh, they call the foul, Jay.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good. To Paul. Rejected by McGee.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Here's Rondo with it. The score 10-8. Oh, he had him there for a second. That's blocked by Nene. Picked up. Here we go.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
From the outside, no good.
And a lot of times in this league, teams take days off. But if this defense keeps maintaining that style of pace defensively, this is going to be a dogfight.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Wide open look won't go.
But if great shooters keep getting open looks, it's a matter of time before they start knocking them down. You have to start contesting some shots.
Tucker to Paul. Deep right corner. Here's a chance from long range. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Good.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for two.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Oops, he missed the first one. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. And now Houston has the basketball. And a chance coming up at the line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
And he connects on the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. LeBron into the front court. Shot clock turned off as they get a chance to build their lead. That misses with a second to go. That's it for the first quarter. The Lakers have the lead. Time to turn the page after a close first quarter. Jay, what stood out?
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is the first quarter league. The way you play in the opening minutes really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Rockets in control of the basketball. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
LeBron into the front court. Leads three. James. Now a steal as the Rockets have it. Gordon with it. They're down three. Off the assist. From the painted area, won't go down.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
Paul to Carter Williams. Doesn't get the bounce. JaVale McGee to Ball. James can't go down. Smothering defense. Nene to Carter Williams. 2 points from Michael Carter Williams.
And you best believe that every one of those that goes in fills the confidence meter.
LeBron with it up top. Down a point. James. Oh, had him going there for a second. To Ball. Shot from the lane won't go. Capella.
Hands up, hands up, hands up.
For three, so the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for three.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
And he missed the free throw. To Harden. Harden shot, no good.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter, but the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Houston takes over.
I'm on D.
To Harden. Knocks it down from mid-range. The way he gets to the line, you have to respect every part of his game.
He is an occupational hazard for referees. He's the MVP of drawing fouls. He constantly baits the defender, which makes the defender's hands drop, which allows James Harden to drop buckets on.
Kuzma to James. Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Paul gets it down to Capella. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
It's Rockets ball.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. My ball.
Paul to Anthony. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
We're going to see a team take the lead here.
Able to convert inside. Jay, what makes LeBron so special on the offensive end?
Well, first and foremost, look at that frame. 6'9", 265 pounds with the agilities of a guard. He can blow by you. If he dips that shoulder, there's no way. There is nobody in the NBA that can guard that man one-on-one.
Paul to Capella. And throws it down.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head him.
Caldwell Pope to James. Drive here, but the shot stays out. Anthony to P.J. Tucker. Going to launch beyond the arc. And that's going to get out of bounds. Off a Laker. Anthony. Harden buries the three. He's too good to leave that open. Sometimes it looks like he's not locked in, but think otherwise.
Let's be honest. Sometimes he is not locked in when the ball isn't in his hands. But do you need James Harden to be locked in 100% of the time? No, you need him to be locked in 95% when he has the ball in his hands. That's when something spectacular is going to happen offensively for your team.
Nothing going here on that drive. Tucker with a shot that won't go. Over and back. Gets off the three. At the buzzer. That's it for the first half with the Rockets in front. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Lakers at the controls right now. To the rim, lays it up and in.
Lonzo Ball is so different. There's something special about a player that can always deliver the ball on time and on target. Let me break that down for you. The on-time part means the ball isn't delivered 1 second too late or 1 second too early, but at the perfect time for you to go right into your shot or make a play. The on-target aspect means that the ball is either delivered right in the pocket for a shooter, or for a big, it hits you right in the chest so you can go up for a slam. With his head constantly on a swivel, it's safe to say that Lonzo Ball is already an elite passer.
Harden buries it on the catch and shoot.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
To Ball. Good look that time, but off the mark.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Harden. Passed it off. Ball. Inside, he scores. There's a sixth sense there that you just can't teach.
If you're a player on the same team with CP3, you should be taking that point guard out to dinner every single night. There's something to be said about a guard that makes the game way easier for you to be even more of an efficient offensive player.
Offensive rebound and a putback slam.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Ball to Kyle Kuzma. Short jumper won't go down. Harden with it up top. It's an 11-point game, and they call it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Tucker. Harden knocks down the three. Can only imagine how frustrating that is to stop.
It's beyond an arduous task for the defender. I'm getting frustrated even talking about it. Let me tell you 2 reasons why. Number 1, he's been top 5 in the league since the 2012-13 season in free throws attempted per game. That's pretty impressive. Will make any defender hesitant. And number 2, whenever the league implements a rule about you called the Harden rule, for his knack for drawing cheap fouls, that's going to make any defender have a difficult time guarding Mr. Harden.
Hold on. Draft.
That's blocked by Capella.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
First free throw is good.
Good shot.
And he makes them both. Ball's tied up. We'll get a jump ball. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Rockets have the ball. Harden to P.J. Tucker. Surveys the floor. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
For the Houston Rockets, shooting 2.
Off the mark on the first free throw.
Soft and buttery. Soft and buttery.
No good on the first, no good on the second. 0 for 2. To James. Across the timeline comes James. The deficit now up to 12. And draws the foul.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Knocks down the first.
See, you've been working on your game.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Here's Paul. Brings it up the floor. To Anthony. Paul's shot won't go down. A shot rejected by Capella.
And it's not just about blocking shots, it's about the physicality of the game. How about on all these down screens, your bigs are bumping these guys off the screen, allowing you to catch up to the play defensively. That's why you're playing so well.
James to Caldwell Pope. Rockets come up with it. Harden with the basketball. Up a dozen. Works it up top. Goes to the right side. Harden. That's off the side of the rim. Short. To Kyle Kuzma. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Just like Linsanity in New York, Kuzmania took L.A. by storm his rookie year. There's no doubt he has crazy talent, but it's his heart that endears him to the fans and his teammates. Even though he was drafted late in the first round, Kyle Kuzma is the one.
LBJ with it. To Ball. Oh, he had him there for a second. Oh, Capella up to block it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
He gets it.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Now the Rockets will use a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Hey, max up.
On the drive, it's Paul, but his shot stays out. To Caldwell Pope. And the finish. Slam dunk. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first three quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Paul. Nothing going here on that drive. To P.J. Tucker. It's no good. Defender did just enough to force the tough shot. And a backcourt violation. Paul pulls up for two.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
I got ball. This is all me.
Nene with the dunk. Third quarter comes to an end. The Rockets with the lead. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. Now it's Harden, controlling the offense. Goes to the left side. The jab step opens up space to knock down the jumper.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
James to Caldwell Pope. Beyond the arc for three. Cleans it up. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Paul into the front court. His team on top by 8. And Chris Paul, veteran move, well defended, still buries the three.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
Harden into the front court. It's a 9-point lead. Harden. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
First one, counted. Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Good shot. For Houston, number 15, Capella.
It's James Harden once again. Has a chance. That's what you come to expect. Your best players making baskets. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? He is a scorer and an elite passer.
Free throw up and good as he finishes off the three-point play. The lead is down to 6. Paul across the timeline. Up 6. Paul. Great looking vision. Whoa! What a finish!
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Free throw good to finish off the three-point play. It's back to a 5-point game.
I got him. I got ball. I got ball.
Anthony to Harden. And count the basket inside.
It just seems like one of 3 things happen every time James Harden has the ball. Either he scores, he gets fouled, or he kicks it out to someone for a 3. Pick your poison.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Missed it at the line. Paul with it up top. Up 5. Paul to Anthony. The shot rejected by James. Scooped up. Going the other way. Lakers ball. Ball. Oh, a whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Chris Paul, that's his first personal foul.
First one goes down. 2 for 2 on that trip. Harden in possession. Up by 3. Harden. Oh, had him going there for a second. To Paul. Nothing going here on that drive. Shot clock to 4 for Houston. Harden. Jumper's good.
The reality is no one can guard a player at his level one-on-one. The help defense needs to be shown, and he needs to see a series of obstacles instead of just one individual.
How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Capella. Using the post to his advantage there, and the finish at the rim.
I remember my high school coach said 1 man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
James can't get past the defender to James. From the painted area, won't go down.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off two legs and expect the contact.
Caldwell Pope, and drains it.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
With the rock, it's Chris Paul.
I got him. I'm here. I got ball.
To Harden. A lot of contact. Shots no good, and no foul. Paul. Shot by Paul won't go. James into the front court. His guys trail now by 4. And scores. Strong take.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Deep left corner. Baseline drive. Oh, emphatic slam.
And Melo will be the first one to tell you this. He's not ready to be a role player just yet. He can still put up points in bunches. Didn't shoot the ball that well last year. Averaged around 16 a game. The lowest total of his 15-year career.
Wow. Houston with the basketball.
You gotta get up on that.
Paul to Anthony. Probing the defense. The drive right to the basket. Shot from the lane won't go. LeBron into the front court. His group now down 2. He got a piece.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
We get a whistle and a timeout for Houston as they dig into their bag of tricks, trying to draw up the game winner. Time for some new personnel into the game. And they call the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
And hits the first free throw.
Yeah, way to hit that, bro. Way to hit that.
Goes 2 for 2. Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout. They trail by 2. And the question, do they look for the tie in overtime? Or do they go for it all with a 3? This for the tie. It's the Rockets who are victorious. They continue their unbeaten run, red hot to start the season.